Hello, children. Welcome to the third video on what is man without the beast. Okay, in our previous discussion, we have discussed the point under precious. In today's video, we are going to discuss this respect. You must teach your children that the ground beneath their feet is the ashes of our grandfather. See, in his speech, Chief Seattle all the time saying that the earth is sacred. Okay, the blood, the water is not just water; it is the blood of our ancestors. Everything holds the memory of the red man. All this is he is telling in his speech, so that these Americans, when they take possession of their lands, they will not exploit it. He is hoping, that is his hope, that they would not exploit the land of their ancestors, which holds a lot of memories. See, now you must teach your children that the ground beneath their feet is the ashes of our grandfather. These Americans do not have respect for the ground, land. We Indians have the respect. We call the earth as mother. Even now, these red Indians in South American continent have the similar respect for the land. The ground beneath the earth, their feet is the ashes of our grandfather, because they are dead and buried there. So it must be treated with respect, so that they will respect the land. Tell your children that the earth is rich with the lives of our kin. That means many people are buried in the ground, in the earth. So that way it is okay, rich with the lives of our kin. Kin means relatives. Teach your children what we have taught our children, that the earth is our mother. See, I told you, we call earth as mother, and these red Indians also call earth as mother. Whatever befalls the earth befalls the sons of the earth. Whatever happens the earth to the earth happens to the sons of the earth. That is the meaning of befalls. That means if anything happens to the earth, we are not unaffected. We are not unaffected. We are affected whatever happens. See, now corona is spreading on the earth. So we are all affected. So anything that happens to the earth happens to us. See, an uneducated man who never went to school, who did not study anything in the books, has a great knowledge of how our lives are connected with the nature. If men spit upon the ground, they spit upon themselves. If people spit on the ground, you should not take it literally. Spitting is not spitting saliva on the ground. You should not take it literally. The meaning of this expression is that um, insulting the ground. Okay, if we people insult the ground, in which our the ashes of our grandfathers present, we spit upon ourselves. They spit upon themselves. They insult themselves. This we know. The earth does not belong to man. Man belongs to the earth. This we know. But many people do not think that. Chief Seattle says that this we know. Earth does not belong to man. No. Okay. Many Westerners do not know that earth does not belong to them. They are highly possessive. They think that the earth is their property. Earth does not belong to man. Man belongs to the earth. All things are connected, like the blood which unites one family. Family members have all same DNA. In the similar manner, all things in the nature are connected with one another. How beautifully he speaks. I will show you the pictures of this Chief Seattle. See, these are some pictures of a Chief Seattle. See this man. This is the man who was speaking so wisely. Okay, these are all okay. Some pictures are drawn. Some pictures are okay. Okay, he is a historical figure. He is a historical figure. He lived and he suffered the uh, injustice that was meted out to these red Indians by the North Americans. It is really very heartrending to listen to or know how they suffered, how the Americans took possession of these people's lands. Okay, all things are connected. Whatever befalls the earth, again he is speaking. Whatever befalls the earth befalls the sons of the earth. Man did not weave the web of life, he is merely a strand in it. Whatever happens to the earth happens to the people on earth. Man did not weave the web of life. Life is so complicated, so mysterious, we cannot understand how life forms. And man is not responsible for a life on earth. He did not make life on earth. He is merely a strand in it. In the web of life, he is a part, a small part. Strand means a small part. He is only, merely, only a small part in the web of life. Whatever he does to the web, he does to himself. He is a part of that web of life. If he does anything to the web, he is doing to himself. So wisely spoken. Even the white man, whose God walks and talks with him as a friend to a friend, cannot be exempt from the common destiny. Okay. Here, Chief Seattle is okay saying that the concept of God for the Americans is something is like a friend to a friend. That a God is a friend to the Americans, and that even that God cannot be exempt from a common destiny. Okay, what he is trying to say that this God is not supernatural. So he is not all powerful. He is not almighty. According to Chief Seattle, the God of Americans is not a superpower or a almighty God, because he is walking with him and walking. His God talk to them. Okay, actually here Chief Seattle is referring to Jesus Christ to whom they worship. Okay, Jesus Christ also died. No, that's the logic that he is trying to convey, that even your God cannot be, yes, cannot escape, cannot be exempt from the common destiny. What is the common destiny? Death. Everyone will die. Okay, even the God of Americans, okay, even the God of Americans will face the destiny. Destiny means final, uh, okay, the end of life. We may be brothers after all. We shall see. Okay, all human beings, whether white or red Indians or Africans, we may be brothers after all. We have the same kind of DNA in us. That's what he means. We have the same origin. We shall see. Okay, it will be known. That means we shall see means it will be known that we have the same origin. Same origin. Okay, what he is saying, not to exploit them. Okay, because Americans, wherever they are, throughout the history, they did all the damage. to people and to the environment. One thing we know, which the white man may one day discover, our God is the same God. Okay, one day this white man, Americans will know that their God, the God that who does not have a name or form, is the same God. That is a common destiny. Is their God. Everyone will die. You may think now that you own him as you wish to own our land, but you cannot. See, see how painful he is in his speech. You may think that you have ownership over that God, but you cannot. God is not for some specific group of people, or God is not for some people of some country. Okay, like that he said. You may think now that you own him. Him, see, H is capital. H is capital because this refers to God as he wished to own our land. Okay, they cannot take their land by force, but they cannot take God by force. That's what he means to say. He is the God of man, and his compassion is equal for the red man and the white. Compassion, love. God's love is equal, same for red Indian or the white man of America. The earth is so precious to him because it is his creation. It is his creation. See, parents consider their children precious to them. In the same logic, earth, which is created by God, is precious to him. And to harm the earth is to heap contempt, anger on its creator. To harm the earth is to make God angry. To harm the earth is to make God angry. The whites too shall pass. The whites means the white Americans will pass, means die. Perhaps sooner than all other tribes. They may die before the others because they are overcome with greed. That's why they may experience death earlier than the other people of the earth. But in your perishing, you will shine brightly. When you die, you will shine brightly. He is taking the analogy of, you might have seen candle. When it is about to be put off, it gives a bright light, big flame, and goes off. Like that. So as they are going to perish, destroy themselves, die, they are shining brightly, fired by the strength of the God. And that strength comes from God, who brought you to this land and for some special purpose gave you dominion, authority over this land and over the red man. These Americans are maybe developing, and that strength is given by God, and that authority is given by God. Gave you dominion of the land and over the red man. The destiny is a mystery to us. The destiny means the end. End is a mystery to us. No, we do not know how our life ends. Mystery, very difficult to understand. That is the meaning of a mystery. Destiny, our future. Destiny is a future. Our destiny is a mystery. We cannot understand what is going to happen to us tomorrow. Okay? For we do not understand when the buffalo are slaughtered. Okay, why it is mystery, why it is difficult to understand, is that we do not understand when the buffalo are slaughtered. Here Americans killed many Buffaloes, buffaloes of America, not in. I'll just show you picture of buffalo, American buffalo. These are buffaloes, American. They roam in the prairies. Okay, yeah, Americans killed thousands of them, just only to survive. And they killed them and uh, left them there. They killed from the passing train. They killed thousands. They are merciless. The boy, okay, for we do not understand when the buffalo are slaughtered, killed. When we say slaughter, the animals are killed for meat. That is called slaughter. It's not killing. When slaughtered, it is for meat. The wild horse is tamed. We do not understand when the buffalo are killed, when the wild horse is tamed. That means taming. Okay, you may think what is a bad thing about taming the horses? Taming the horse is taking away their freedom to live in the wild. Taming means to meaning of tame is to make an animal live with human being and to serve him. Okay, that means they lose their freedom. So we do not understand when the buffalo are slaughtered, the wild horse is tamed, the secret corners of the forest heavy with the scent of many men. Okay, until that the secret corners of the forest means the thick forests uh, emit emit the natural fresh smell coming from the forest. But now the situation is changed. Now it is filled with the smell of men. Scent means the smell. So, because they are trying to occupy that lands. They are encroaching. That's why the natural forest trees smell is gone. That is replaced with the smell coming from men, and the view of ripe hills blotted, spotted by talking wires. Talking wires are telephone wires. In the name of development, they destroy trees. They take the telephone lines and they cover the hills. Hills are not seen now. What is seen is the talking wires, telephone wires, or some wires that pass over them. Where is the thicket? Where is the thicket means where is the forest? They have destroyed already. See that secret corners of the forest heavy with the scent of many men, and the view of ripe hills blotted by talking wires. That means they came there to destroy. They destroy the forest. That the natural smell is replaced with the scent of men. The natural hills with the trees were blotted, covered by talking wires. So, with their advancement in development, the thicket is gone. Thicket means a forest. Where is the thicket? Where is the forest? Gone. Where is the eagle? Gone. That means gone means they're destroying the end of living and the beginning of survival. This is the powerful, the most powerful statement. This one, the end of living and the beginning of survival. That means okay, with this advancement in development at the cost of the nature, we end, we stop living, we stop living and we begin to survive. There is a lot of difference living and surviving. Living is freely, surviving is with the struggles. See, that uneducated, illiterate man predicted And this is exactly what is happening with the ecological imbalances. So many things are happening. The nature has lost its originality because of the reckless behavior of human being, more so the Americans. So that is the end of the video on what is man without the beast. I will forward a video or two for you just to see. Okay, you will be able to understand a bit better. And without wasting much time, we will proceed with the question answers. Okay, that will be in the next video. Until then, bye bye.